Hello, dobre večer. We're off to Croatia. Well, we're not off to Croatia. I'm off to Croatia.
Well, we are, because I'm taking you to the train station.
It's Tuesday evening, we're on the overground, and look who I've bumped into, of all the people. Yeah, sadly the old man is not with us, Lino is. A couple more special guests who you may or may not recognise to come. Full disclosure, this might not be as all singing, all dancing as the last couple of Spain trips have been, just because there's no game and we're not out in Croatia for as long as we were in Spain last year. However, I promise you that we will bring you along every step of the way. Of course we will. And hopefully a bit of England success while we're away as well. You will know full well whether that's happened by the time you watch this or not. So fingers crossed. If it didn't go well, I've probably just edited that bit out. Quite noisy.
Surprise entry guest.
Thanks for coming.
I wouldn't miss this for the world. And what better person to do it than this man right here. Get the badges.
Thank you for choosing right here and bye-bye.
What's the surprise?
73 long days.
Oh, here we are.
Gaz is here!
I feel like a chicken in an oven.
We're in room tour time. I'll introduce you to someone you might recognise who's currently unpacking all of his belongings. Some of which he left in Stansted Airport security this morning, but the less said about that the better. Bathroom, very nice. As I always say, we're very lucky to be staying in a beautiful place like this. Now it is time for the pool. Not a view of the pool, unfortunately, but a view outside. We're on phone cam, Gazza, so
nice, mate.
apologies for low quality. But we've had a swim.
Well, the swim was lovely. Croatia, beautiful.
We're on holiday, Gazza.
Yeah, we are. We're here following the blues.
Out the boys.
Oh, the blues.
I've heard we're going out with Neil Allen, Andy Moon and Jordan Cross tonight. Gaz, have you heard the same sort of story?
I have, yeah. Watching a certain football game tonight. I don't know, semi-final, Euros.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
I can confirm Lino was training with Cassini Yengi in the gym earlier on this evening. That is a confirmation here on Fournilwrittenalloverit.
He's looking big.
He's looking
I'm
big.
on about Yengi.
Hey. We saw Super John Messino, had a little chat with him.
With Josh.
We've had Josh. Flash it up on the screen, Gaz, go on. Show everyone, where is it?
What?
I've really confused you there, haven't I? So you need to do the flash so that I can then edit it in on the screen. Go on then, here we go. Right, try that bit again. Flash it up on the screen, Gazza. There it is. With Josh, who you were impressed with.
I liked him, yeah. A nice guy. That's what we need.
Good
nice
evening,
people.
Mr. Jack Ward Football Podcast. Hope you're well.
Cheers, Jack. Looks good.
10 minutes to go, Poria.
There's a lot of Dutch around here.
I'm saying score prediction, 3-0 Pompey.
Chop, 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 chop. Unlucky one. No. Oh!
Oh! Yay! Come on, Harry. Yay! Come on! Oh!
I'm sorry, I'm not sure about my hair.
You're much browner than I am. You're much browner than I am.
I've been in Croatia for 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks?
I've been on holiday before. I didn't just come here for 2 weeks to wait for Pompey.
I'm here with BBC Radio Solent Sports finest, Mr. Andrew Moon, who I can now say good evening, Andrew, to. How are you?
Good evening, Tom. How are you doing?
I'm very well. You've been privy to the week's training. What have you made of events so far?
It's hot, and they are training hard. And anyone who thinks the players are here on a holiday would be slightly misleading.
That's us.
Yeah. No, I'm working.
Oh, you're working.
I'm not working hard for the players, but I'm still working. Yeah, and there's a real intensity, and you can tell the way the likes of Marlon and John Messina, there's this constant push in training of, right, keep the standards high, keep going. Obviously in the hot weather you've got to hydrate, perhaps rest a bit in the afternoon, but the training is intense. It's very interesting, and you almost just get this feel, right, the level of where Pompey are playing has gone up, and the training has got to go up perhaps a notch as well.
You've mentioned a couple of times the last couple of days there are irons in the fire. Is there any more light you can shed on that for us on Fournilwrittenalloverit?
If I knew the irons, I would be pulling them out of the fire and waving them around.
I'm sure you would.
See, I think it might be next week, but the main thing seems to be at the minute, you know, the free transfers are probably done, not exclusively, and then it's what permanents and loans can be done. And they still would like to bring back Robertson, like to bring back Angerin, love to bring back Kamara, but you know, that's probably like a less than 5% chance of happening, just because I think Norwich will keep him.
He was on their home kit preview release thing, wasn't he, which was heartbreaking.
We all saw him play last year. If you're Norwich and you're letting him go out on loan again,
Questions,
have they watched it?
Yeah.
They'll have a very good look at the pre-season. You never know, but we'll see. So we just have to wait and see. There's just lots of kind of moving pieces with those. Those are the targets we obviously know about because we've seen them, but there'll be others as well. But it's kind of my job to try and find out, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Have an amazing time, and thank you for chatting to me. Much appreciated. Oh! Yeah! It's coming! Football's coming home! That's got to be it! Come on! Come on, yeah! It's coming home! It's coming home! It's coming! Football's coming home! It's coming home! It's coming home! It's coming! Football's coming home! Blue Army! Blue Army! It's coming home! It's coming home! It's coming! Football's coming home! We've watched England reach the Euros final back to back. I will see you in the morning. It's only Paul from Pula.
It's PP.
El Presidente.
Good morning, El Presidente.
Good morning.
Good morning to you as well. We are.
Yeah, 4 become 2.
Yeah, we're
There was 4 of us.
we're
But now we've got two no new people.
We've got some new friends. Paul from Pula. Paul from Pula?
Mercia.
Paul from Pula. Mercia, Malaga. You're just intercontinental, Paul, these days. We rocked back into the hotel at 3 o'clock this morning. Me and Gaz are up for 7:30 for a little dip, weren't we, mate?
Well, I was more like 7:45, but anyway. Pool didn't open till 8 o'clock, so we were all right. We managed to get a swim. We've had some breakfast.
This is it, Gazza. This is the centrepiece of the week.
It is, yeah.
Yes, that's the one. Oh, fantastic.
There is not a cloud for miles and miles and miles. The last training session for the boys is done, which we were lucky enough to be privy to. I thought it was intense. I thought it was very well structured. We were chatting to John Harley, who is a fantastic bloke, by the way. Chatting to him at the bottom of the stairs earlier on, and he said that they'd actually done a couple of scouting missions out to this place. So John and the gaffer Messina came out, had a little look round, made sure the place was what they wanted it to be.
Yeah, it was good. And obviously afterwards they came over, all the 21 of us that watched the game. It was nice that the players came over, Messina come over, chatted to everyone.
It's a real privilege, isn't it? It's a real privilege.
And we are privileged to go and see them in an open training area where it's come and have a look and see what we're about. And yeah, the staff were great. They gave us some water. They came over with a cooler full of water and drinks for the fans that were there.
Nice touches.
Nice touch, wasn't it?
I've said this before, but these clips, I'm so happy that I'm getting progressively more bronzed as the days and the clips go on. We are heading back in the morning. It's been a whistle-stop tour. Yes, there's maybe less going on. Yes, it was probably a little bit more sheltered than our last trips have been, but I'll never forget where I was with a load of Pompey fans in Croatia when England got to the second Euros final in a row. Shared some moments with the players and the coaching team at the club as well. They've all been fantastic as per usual. I mean, I remember speaking about this at the kind of the top, and I watched the Spain video back from last year, and I was kind of talking about a fostering of relationships, and I feel like we've maybe focused on that a little bit less, just because there is a lot of relation already forged and a lot of interpersonal workings in the group that are now a year or so old, in some cases even more. We had some really positive news this afternoon, broken by our friends at the Portsmouth News, that Zach Swanson's very close, if not is signed, sealed and all but delivered in terms of coming back, which I think is a no-brainer. You know, on this channel I am a massive Zach Swanson fan. Last night, let's do this. Thank you for sticking with us. We're having a blast. Where's
Morning, Andrew.
Where's Gazza? There he is.
Here he is. Morning, Andrew.
How's the week been?
Absolutely fantastic. The weather, the football today, fantastic. Bar, you lot. And what about pre-season and the Euros as well?
All that needs to happen now, Paul, win the Euros, perfect summer. We're done. Get it done. Good morning, happy Friday. As Phil Collins would say, it's another day in paradise for me and Gazza. But unfortunately, Gaz lives in paradise, but we are back off to the promised land, God's country today.
It's not sunny England, is it?
I don't know, I don't think so. I think we've had a lot more sun than they have here. What a fantastic week. I know we've kind of whacked lyrical about it, so I won't go on and on, but the boys have been great. Togetherness, and I think also an element of really working hard and really wanting to win, really want to prove themselves and get themselves ready for what's going to be a challenging championship campaign. Any last words, Gazza?
No, it was just good to see yesterday, you know, concentration, mindset, and also some fun. You know, you can see that they were literally, you know, enjoying themselves coming out. It is training sessions, and it is hot, and yeah, they are blessed because they're professional footballers, but what I saw yesterday was a good start to the season, and things are going to start ramping up, people, these next few weeks. We've still got the transfer window. I mean, I've had an amazing time with you, Tom, as always. Another pre-season ticked off the box. Who knows where we'll be this time next year?
Hopefully somewhere just as warm.
It would be, yeah.
It's been a pleasure to bring this to you as well. Thank you very much for sticking with us right to the end. From us here in Croatia, there is only one final thing to say, Gazza.
Shall we?
Play up, Pompey.